I want to talk today about fear of the unknown and how that's holding us back from making decisions and moving forward. And assumptions, especially assumptions, or we sometimes call them our limited beliefs. And how I came onto this was because recently I met somebody that I hadn't seen for about 20 years or so. And although sometimes I was thinking about that person, I was thinking of her in a dream image, like, oh, she's probably doing great, she probably has a fantastic life, she's moved to another country, married, children, family, wonderful, etc., etc., until I meet her, and then she tells me a story of what had gone on over the past 5 years or so. And I was really shocked to find that the image that I had of her life did not fit, did not suit in any way. I mean, not in any single aspect of how I'd been thinking about her. And I'm sure, this has happened to me before, where I'm thinking about a person and then I found out that he's lost his job or something has happened in his life, and I was kind of thinking that they were better off than I am in my situation, for instance. So this is how I realized how wrong I can be with assumptions, and that, the value of assumptions, I'm starting to doubt them now, because I'm thinking this is more limiting me. This is more limiting the beliefs I have around myself and my possibilities, my abilities. That I'm thinking the other is able to do certain things, I might not be able to do certain things, I might not see the possibilities for myself, I might prevent from actually broadening my field of vision, where I can see opportunities that if my mind would be open, like wide open, I would see these possibilities, and I would not think that these possibilities are only available to other people. And this is how I'm starting to kind of think around assumptions, as we have to start thinking about not so much are these assumptions right, but more why are we making these assumptions? If I feel that at some point I'm postponing a decision, if I feel that at some point I have difficulty choosing and cannot make a decision, and then rather than thinking about, what are the assumptions and are these assumptions correct, I think we have to start asking ourselves, why am I making these assumptions? Because when we internalize this, we will figure this out. We will figure out things like, yes, I'm doing this because this is what I'm used to doing, this keeps me safe, or this I'm doing because I want to not lose face, or I want to get esteem from others, or I want to get love, I want to obtain love, or perhaps I'm doing this because I really want to grow as a person, or I want to be doing things in my life that contribute to others. And these of course are the human needs. And when we sit with that, and when we think that really the unknown, on the other hand, is all about what we don't know, of course, but what we don't know actually has an improbable amount of infinite possibilities, like millions and millions of possibilities. Something can turn this way, straight on, or another way. It has infinite possibilities of how something can actually turn out. That may be for worse, or that may be for better. But at least when you think about infinite possibilities, it's kind of a comforting feeling, because it's not a one-way street. You know that some good things are hidden in there, some treasures are hidden in there. It becomes more of a comforting feeling when you know that there are infinite possibilities available to you, and they just only have to unfold moment by moment, event by event in your life. And it's like this with people as well, that I'm sure that I've been in conversations before, and I'm sure you have been as well, where you're opposite somebody and you really feel like you want to help them, and I feel that, yes, I can see his problem or her problem. This is holding him or her back, and I know what's going on. If only I could make him or her see this, then everything would be solved. And of course, the reason why this is because we're not carrying his assumptions like he is. We come from our perspective. And we cannot just undo these assumptions so quickly. So sometimes all we need to kind of get a sense of in our heart is the infinite possibilities that every unknown and every moment has. And when we become conscient of that, when we become aware of that, and we oppose this a little bit to the problems we have or the decisions or our needs that we're trying to take care of, then I think this will relieve some of the tension. It will relieve this urgency of having to make a decision and then making a decision in our old way because of our old needs, but actually opening up to possibilities, opening up to what a moment might bring as a new opportunity and what may unfold. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. This was when I was jogging that this came up in me, that I thought I've been walking around with this for a while, and now I really thought, come on, let's share this, let's bring this out, and I'm glad that I did. Have a great day.